Let's talk about where the full moon is going to be. So the full moon for you guys is going to be in your third house, and the sun is going to be opposing in your ninth house, and then Neptune is going to be in your first house. This is great, great news for you guys. Okay. So Neptune, we talked about the full moon. Let's talk about Neptune. So Neptune is, so Neptune rules, the other realms. Neptune is like your planet because you're Pisces. Neptune, has the angelic realms. Neptune is the protector. Neptune is like that. The stuff that comes through Neptune is that faded stuff, that stuff that you were wanting to experience, stuff, whether it's physical or emotional, right? Or even both. It's that hidden support. Neptune is the collective consciousness. So Neptune will protect you in whatever's going on. And so with the full moon being in the third house and Neptune being in the fourth house, they're going to do a sextile. So a sextile just means that they're going to like have this conversation, or they're going to be talking to each other. And what comes out of that energy, is that it motivates you to take action, to have something positive come into your life. That's what it does. It'll give you inspiration, or it'll like have you turn one way, or take an offer, or an offer come to you. Like, it'll do that. Okay. With it opposing your ninth house, that's what's going to be. So it's going to be trining. So it's going to have the sun in your ninth house, the moon in your third, and then Neptune in your first. And this is going to be this beautiful trine. So you're going to be working on, I feel like you're working on who I know who I am, or some of you, this is who I am, or others of you, I'm trying to find out who I am. And then I'm trying to voice that. I'm trying to communicate that, because the third house is about communication. Or the third house is also your siblings. So some of you could be dealing with your siblings. The third house is where you learn the value. It's where you learn your value. Like, where is my value? So with Neptune in the third house and the sun, I can feel like this energy will bring forth, what is my value? I am worth this. I deserve this. This is what I want. And I can feel like if you've been working on this, the full moon will bring you physical manifestations of this. Okay. So congratulations. And I see that it has, or that it's going to. And I see that it's going to, and it's going to. But you're feeling like this for some reason, or you've been feeling like this. Okay. So what I've done is I've changed up the spread, because I'm the Gemini. That's what I do. So this is your past, present, and future. And present to me is now to 2 weeks. Future to me it can be to the end of November into December. And it kind of depends on your aspect. What are your choices? What are you doing, right? And this is your past. So it looks like, and this down here is the physical, and this is the advice from spirit. And then this up here is like the faded and your emotional state. Okay. So it looks like you had the hangman. So the hangman is about somebody who causes themselves to stop, and I apologize for the noise outside, who causes themselves to stop and not do anything about a situation, because maybe they're looking for more information. Maybe they just feel like they don't want to do what they really should do. Like, whatever this reason is, it looks like you didn't take an action. It looks like you stepped back. It looks like you were really, some of you, I feel like you were in awe about the situation. So that was in your past. It had to do with this Eight of Wands. So this was about you, either your trip not working out, or the relationship not going the way it was supposed to, or the project not going the way it was supposed to. Because I feel like it started moving, and maybe you didn't like where it was going, and so you stopped it. That's what I feel like you were doing, right? And maybe some of you, the relationship was going really fast, and you're like, oh no, I'm not doing that right now, right? Like, I don't know what happened, but it feels like you stopped it, right? So that was in your recent past. That was what you were working through. I apologize for the noise. Unfortunately, I cannot stop taping because I won't get these out. So, in your present, it looks like you have the Magician. So the Magician this is sort of what's coming to you. Whatever comes to you, you're going to be able to move through it and materialize it. Like, I feel like if this is about work, you're going to get the job position. You're going to get a job. I feel like it's about finances, you're going to get the money. I feel like if it's about relationships, you're going to get the relationship. But they're saying with the Five of Wands is you may feel like you're having to fight too hard for it. You may feel like, is it like ever going to like work out? That's what I'm feeling. But they're saying there comes a time where you have to stand for what you want. And so this is what this is about. This is about you telling the universe, you telling your higher self, because you're so connected to the outer realms, the other realms. You're so connected to your higher self. Like, you may have not felt that recently, but you are. You're really, really connected. So this is about you saying, I know I can have everything, but here in this lifetime, right now at this time, this is what I want to experience. And so, because I guess people may not understand if you're not Pisces, if you understand you're part of the whole and you understand it's all there anyway, like, you can get overwhelmed and confused as to what do I really want, like what I want right now, what do I want to bring in, right? That's what I'm kind of seeing. But what they're saying is whatever situation comes about or whatever you're really wanting, all you have to do is start. Like, if you need to take action, use the wands. If you need to make a decision and cut somebody out, or make a decision and bring somebody in, then use the sword. If you need to put more emotion into it, use the cup. If you need to work at it a little harder and have it be more of a habit, then use the pentacle. Like, you're going to have whatever situation comes to you, you're going to be able to figure out, you're going to be inspired, and because you're so connected, you're going to be inspired to be able to see, oh, okay, this is what I want. Maybe this is how I should approach it. Like, maybe I need to take a step in it, or maybe I just need to like plan it. Whatever this is, you'll know what to do. Okay. So in your future from the end of November into December, it looks like you will be working on something. So it looks like you're going to be working hard at it. It looks like the Eight of Coins is about somebody working so hard at something and it coming through because of all the hard work that they put into it. And then they become the master at it, right? So it looks like this thing has been really going on a while. And so it's finally going to be coming to fruition for you guys. There's been projects and there's been situations and there's been loved ones and there's been things that you've been working on that haven't come through, but you've been really working on it. So it looks like at the end of November and into December, as long as you continue to work at it, as long as you say, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is the way that I want it, and then as long as you do that, it's going to come through because you have the Death card. The Death card is all about transformation. The Death card is all about leaving that one vibration and moving into another. The Death card is all about, I'm no longer there. Now I'm starting this new, I can see all the manifestations coming through. I can see my life is changing. I see transformation for you guys. And it is about time for you Pisces, right? But you had to like take a stand. That's what this is about. You had to take a stand and say, this is what I wanted. This is what I want. I know I can have everything, but here in this lifetime, at this time, this is what I want, right? And that's what you were working through. Understanding your placement in this world here and your placement in other worlds, right? So understanding I'm part of the whole, I'm part of the universe, but right here, right now in this aspect, there are things I want to experience physically, emotionally, the way that they experience here on Earth, right? Makes sense? So this is your love card. So this is your romance card. So I don't usually say love card because love to me is that energy that moves through all vibrations. So this is your romance card. So I feel like whoever comes into your life this month, and some of you have people coming into your life this month, it is on track to be the solid, stable, beautiful, long-term relationship because you have worked at it, okay? Now, if you haven't been working at it, it has the potential to do that, but if you're not used to working at it, it's going to fall away. Make sense? So others of you, I feel like this is fated. This is destiny. This is where maybe another lifetime, you and this other person were supposed to come in and like meet each other and just automatically know and then live life together. That's what I feel like for some of you, not everybody, but some of you, I'm feeling whatever this is in your romance, it's going to be fated. It's going to be long-term. It's going to be stable. Now, for those of you that are already matched up, for those of you that have a loved one already, a a lover, a partner. It looks like you're going to that ultimate level. Like you're coming to this understanding in November of, we really have been together a long time. We really kind of know each other. And either you have a talk or something happens where you're like, I don't know, you have this understanding of, it really is you. I don't know why we're searching anywhere else. I don't know why we're fighting against this, but this is really you, right? Both of you have to do this, not just you do it and not them. Both of you have to do this for this to take hold, okay? So congratulations. I know a lot of you have been waiting for that partner. I know a lot of you have to let go of somebody, even though they're not with you physically. You have to let go of them emotionally so that that partner can come in, okay? So congratulations. This is your finance. So I do feel like if some of you, because I feel like some of you were at a spot at one time, like maybe in the last 2 years, 2.5 years ago, somewhere through there. I feel like you were really stable financially. You were fine. Everything was great. Everything was going fine. And then I feel like you were separated from your money, separated from your finances. I mean, you made choices, but I still feel like it was like this. You find yourself in the last 8 months or 6 months where you're like, I was fine. I had stability. I had money in the bank. I was working. It was fine. And now it's not, right? And so like in the 8 months ago or 6 months ago, you were like, I'm going to work towards that. I got to get myself back. I got to do that. Right. So I feel like this is about that. This is about you reconciling with your finances. This is about you coming to that place in your finances. So with the third house and the first house, I feel like fated stuff is going to come for you from that first house. Okay. I feel like your finances are going to come back. Your stability is going to come back. The relationships are going to come. I won't say come back because some of you need to let go of a relationship to move forward to this other new relationship. Right. But whatever this is, so in your finances, I feel like you'll be reconciling. In your finances, I feel like they're going to get better in November. They want to say you're going to have surprises coming in. You are going to have surprises coming in. I don't even want to use that word because some of you are like, I haven't seen it yet. So don't worry. You don't have to believe. It doesn't have anything to do with the belief. Okay. If it's fated and it's supposed to, which is what I'm seeing the fated stuff. They're showing me fated. They know what? That's why I like to go through the ascending, because the ascending is your fated stuff. I like to look at that part. So if it's supposed to come in, if it's something you wanted to experience, it's going to come in. Doesn't matter about your belief. Okay. I'm not saying that your belief doesn't mean anything. I'm just saying in this where I'm saying it doesn't matter. Okay. So even if you believe I'll never get that, if it was supposed to come in, it'll come in. So this card I'm going to turn over from the bottom of the deck. This is going to be your overall theme and the thing you'll be working through in the month of November. You have the Nine of Wands. I knew it. This is about you standing your ground. This is about you finally resting and saying, I have been working hard. I did say what I wanted. This is what I want. And it wasn't coming in. And now what do I do? Right? But at the Nine of Wands, I feel like throughout the month, you're going to be understanding, I stood my ground. Things started coming in. Wow, my life is getting different. And it's time for rest. Like it's time to enjoy. It's time to take a break about obsessing about the money or about obsessing about a person or about obsessing about the way that your life is supposed to be. Like whatever this is, I feel like you get more settled. You already know the work to do. And yeah, it's about you relaxing and seeing the things come in that you know to be true because you're a Pisces. You're like, no, I know this manifestation stuff works because I know I'm connected, right? And so I feel like throughout the month of November, you'll be experiencing this like